100% power goes to cooling. So liquid cooling system and other methodologies are also coming. So the system is coming. And after that, when you do the operations, you have to have the predictive analysis of whatever the system you are up and running. So this is the few things that is coming. And if I have to you take the project overrun cost, as I'm from the EPC company, our favorite subject. So data center company are basically a technical driven organization. So today I have not heard anything about testing and commissioning of data center. For hyperscaler, it takes 3 months. For normal colonization partner, it takes 1.5 months. This is the time period we are looking for. And then again, we have to construct data center for 8, 9 months. Okay. So this is a huge chunk of period we have to give for the testing and commissioning, where right amount of competent people is required, which is not unfortunately lesser in the manpower. And this is the unique industry where millennials and Gen Z are working together. Okay. So with all fables and everything, both of them have to work together to successfully get the data center delivered. So this is one of the major reason to have the project overrun cost while we are doing the APC business. Apart from while we are doing the construction worker shortage is always there. It is a data center building. MEP service building is a technical job. Cable termination is a technical job. So you require technical manpower. You have to take care of them. So then welfare aspect, once I have to go to sustainability, then welfare aspect comes. So we are giving the same facility as what we are giving our engineer to our technicians. Okay, so you can come down to any of our facility project sites and you can see how our workers or workmen who is working with us and our engineer lives. Both have the same living standard. In fact, some of our electrician lives in our engineers accommodation. Okay, so to accommodate them. So the world is changing. We have to respect the technical aspect, technical capability which people carries with them. And then if you respect them, you will get the delivery. So this is the few major things that is happening to overturn the business. But at the same time, solution is available. I have already talked about DFMA, which is a prefabricated MEP structure where your technical people you save, because that has been all factory prefabricated, come to your site, and that particular manpower can be utilized for other purpose. See, we are India, we are having shortage of very shortage of the highly skilled, semi-skilled and high skilled manpower who actually works with their bare hands. So we have to keep in that mind whenever you are doing the any project.
Francis, you were talking about sustainability, when you talk about, energy and renewable things. So what is some of the things that your company brings to the table as far as sustainability only is concerned?
Okay. Sustainability is a big topic, first of all. First, anything which you talk of sustainability, you need to have the power, starting from the power. I even will start from the design. Sustainability in design, how do we do that? There are technologies available called something called as digital twin. If you talk about designing a data center first, design in a paper or a system and then take the printouts on the paper. Multiple people looks on to do directions. The paper goes up and down. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of paper. Why can't you do it digitally? So that all can assess these designs together and they can sign off. First part, sustainability in design. Second thing, if I have designed the first floor of a data center and the second floor has to be replicated, and if this design is already into a system, I don't take much man hours. I don't want to read everything which I have. I have got all the suppliers' name, all the dimensions of the equipment which is going on into that particular floor. My sustainability in design is happening there. Talking about the energy which is being used. Go to places where you have green power. we have more and more previous discussions, if you talk about why can't we move into the tier 2 and tier 3 cities and build up data centers there? In India, we have very hot temperatures in places like Nagpur, where you can have solar power and various other things, and you can run your data center in a better way. So sustainability in design, the power which comes in. Third thing, do you really want to replace all the equipments after a particular period of operations? My answer is no. Certain components, if you change within that panel, then you get the life running it. So sustainability in the operations or sustainability in the life cycle. Circular economy, somebody has talked about a circular economy. That isn't generates a lot of heat. Why can't we take this heat again back into the system and use to operate your cooling system? Because in cooling, you need to have the temperature. You put this heat generated in the data center to the cooling systems and optimize your cooling. The water which is used in the data center, why can't we reuse it? Some of the materials which are being used, why can't you reuse it again? Why can't you have some sort of concrete or green building concepts? The data center structure itself cool. Why can't you have solar panels onto the data center buildings so that you can have some of the energy which can be used? There are a lot of things which you can bring to sustainability into data centers. It is all what you design and what you do.
Thank you. I think we're running out of time. Yeah. So Ian, my last question to you is, what are some of the unique solutions you have exclusively for data centers?
I'd change my answer a little bit because it's if I look back when we first started trying to sell to the large tech companies, we were a supplier of products, and it didn't work. For the suppliers in the room, that will not work. What we had to change into was become a solution partner. And what's the difference? Well, effectively, we have to really understand what the client wants, what they need to achieve, and then deliver a bespoke solution for them, which can then be repeatable around the world. And when we talk about those kinds of unique solutions, effectively it ends up with the inputs and outputs that that specific customer requires. If we can really define that, what data do they want to get out of it? And what will they do with that data when it comes to them? If we have those discussions in a very knowledgeable way, and then we understand the access control infrastructure that that's coming into, then we can read the two together and be kind of that middleman between the actual client and then the security integrator, which is our normal route, our contractual route in, and that's paid dividends. So if there's any suppliers in the room that really want to get into some of the, it's an incredible profitable sector to be involved in. You have to really embed yourself and become an expert so you can then deliver those bespoke solutions. So as I said, it's not exactly an answer to your question, but it gives a good clue to all the suppliers in the room if that's the route to success. So
Thank you, gentlemen. We're running out of time, so we'll have to close this discussion. Can I call Prashant Kumar from Dormakaba and Indrajit Saoji to felicitate the panel? Thank you so much, gentlemen. A small memento for you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for attending our Women in Construction and Data Centers event. I mean, we hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed putting it together. Thank you so much.